I'm an urban planner. I sketch, I listen, I look at people's hands. It's in my blood. I was heartbroken the day I helped serve the last meal at my grandmother's house that also was a restaurant. For 50 years, my grandmother lived in Denver's oldest clapboard house built in 1872, which was located in Denver's oldest neighborhood, Auraria. Her beautiful hands provided basic needs to her family and to her community. She'd tell me stories of the time during the Depression when noticing the poor children of Auraria with ragged clothes, and how she started a Red Cross sewing room in her home to teach the other mothers of the neighborhood to sew. Grandma also comforted and nursed family and friends back to health, as well as soldiers during the Mexican Revolution, and again for my uncles after World War II. I'd love to listen to my grandmother's stories about her life. She told me how she would open the doors to her house and welcomed all of her family, friends, and neighbors. She felt that the house bridged social, cultural, and economic barriers, regardless of the discrimination you found in other communities. She shared her experiences with me of how students from the surrounding colleges, homeless people, business people, and neighbors who were drawn to this house because of the food, music, and the warm generosity. People would come in just to play chess with my grandfather. So it was only natural that this house evolved into a restaurant and became one of the first Mexican restaurants and cultural centers in Denver. I remember when I was young, I would go to the restaurant and I was bewildered by the fact I couldn't separate the customers from the employees, from the families. My memories of this place are inseparable from the memories of the many hands that created this environment, especially the magic hands of my grandparents, the embraces my grandfather gave to his customers, the tables and chairs they carved, the guitars they strummed, the chess games, and the artwork they made. Besides watching the labor-intensive food preparation, my grandmother's hands created wonderful blankets and healed us when we were injured or sick. It still does. The house is no longer a home, and the community has been replaced with the Auraria campus. And despite that the heart and the hands of the community are gone, our family continues to gather at the house for memorials, and it serves as a place for reflection, healing, and inspiration. Every time I walk by, I can still smell the food that used to be cooked. I can still hear the music. I can't get away from it. And because of these memories, I strive to preserve and create spaces like this for future generations.